What came over me? There I was, having been shortlisted for the position of House for Duty team vicar in the Sean team of churches, with responsibility for 2 beautiful rural parishes, sitting with 15 of my interviewers over lunch on the day of my interview, and out popped the joke. To be fair, it's probably because I didn't really feel I had any chance of getting the job. After all, the second person shortlisted was an accomplished vicar with years of experience in traditional church, and I'm sitting there, bald head, earring, with a slight Cockney twang, no experience in traditional church, let alone rural ministry, without any real idea about how things work in these parts. You know, it's like when you first fall in love with someone, you really want to have a relationship with them, but at first the whole situation's rather intimidating and overwhelming, and you end up saying ridiculous things to try to impress them. First encounters like this are normally memorable for all the wrong reasons, but never very impressive. The interview process was over 2 days and involved meeting various people, including the competition, who was chaperoned along with me by the rural dean, who spoke enthusiastically and realistically about the opportunities and the challenges and the expectations awaiting the newly appointed team vicar. On the first evening, we shared a meal together in a local restaurant, accompanied by parochial church council members of the 2 parish churches concerned and clergy who would become my colleagues in the Sean team should I get the job. The meal was great, the conversation stimulating, and the people interesting and interested in the both of us. Sarah, my wife, joined me, and we stayed overnight in the delightful home of one of the church wardens and his wife. The second day was interview day and lasted several hours with various groups of people involved in the interviewing process. We've been asked to present a 5-minute reflection on verses from Jesus' prayer in John 17. It came to my turn and I dispensed with the notes, clutching my big black Bible. I spoke from the heart. It's always been my custom to prepare well, rehearse well, and remember bullet points to which I can attach the salient bits and pieces of my talk, rather like using pegs to hang clothes of all shapes and sizes on a washing line, just the way that I've always done it. It seemed to go well, although I worried that I may have been a little informal in my approach. Oh well, if you try to be something that you're really not, people know it immediately, don't they? I could only be me, as inadequate as I felt. Then came lunch and the inevitable joke. I know you want to hear it. A horse walks into a bar. The bartender asks the horse if he's an alcoholic, considering all the bars he visits, to which the horse replies, "I don't think I am." And suddenly, poof, the horse disappears. Now, if you're into philosophy, you'd know about Descartes' proposition of cogito ergo sum. I think, therefore I am. But if I told you the meaning of the joke at the beginning, that would have been putting Descartes before the horse. Yes, I know. And the miraculous thing is, I got the job.